Please let me introduce our speakers for today's press conference. First, and at the center of the table, the President of CONCACAF, Mr. Jeffrey Webb. President Webb, welcome, sir. To the right of President Webb, the Mayor of Philadelphia, Mayor Michael A. Nutter. Mayor Nutter, thank you for being here with us today, sir. To the right of Mayor Nutter, Mr. Don Smolensky, the President of the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you for hosting us today at this beautiful stadium, sir. To the left of President Webb, our General Secretary, CONCACAF's General Secretary, Enrique Sanz. Enrique, welcome. To the left of Mr. Enrique Sanz, the CEO and operating partner of the Philadelphia Union, Mr. Nick Sakiewicz. Nick, thank you for being here today with us. And ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please let me welcome to the podium the President of CONCACAF, Mr. Jeffrey Webb.
It is with great pleasure that we announce today that the 13th edition of the CONCACAF Gold Cup will be played in Philadelphia. And I would like to extend a warm welcome to the 13 teams who are participating, 12 teams who are participating in this edition of the CONCACAF Gold Cup. There is one team yet to be finalized, as Honduras and French Guiana will compete for the last spot in a couple of days. Best of luck to both teams. This year's tournament will take place across 13 cities, in 14 stadiums in the United States, and the very first time in Canada. It has a slightly different format, which has been played since 2003. Returning to this edition of the tournament for the first time since 2003 will be our third place match, which have not taken place in the last 12 years. And there is no better place than the city of comebacks, Philadelphia. It's a city rich in sports history and very passionate sports fans. As our signature tournament, the 2015 Gold Cup will determine CONCACAF representatives to the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup. If US successfully defends the championship, they will, of course, represent us in the Confederations Cup. But if they don't, there will be, of course, for the first time in our history, a playoff to see who will represent our confederation in the FIFA Confederations Cup. Furthermore, there are 2 tickets to the 2016 Copa Centennial at stake. The quarterfinals will be played in Baltimore and New York, and the semifinals in Atlanta. Thanks to the strong relationship between the city, the Philadelphia Union, and the Philadelphia Eagles. And what an outstanding mayor in the Honorable Michael Nutter. This relationship, forged by sports community and a passion for sports, has united and has brought CONCACAF to the Philadelphia family. On behalf of CONCACAF, our executive committee, best of luck to the participating teams, to our fans, and we look forward to an outstanding 2015 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much, President Webb. At this point, I would like to invite to the podium the Mayor of Philadelphia, Michael Nutter. Mayor Nutter, welcome, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome, of course, to the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. We could not be more excited, and President Webb, thank you so very much. Your presence here, the announcement here this morning. Can we please give our great President of CONCACAF another big round of applause? Thank you, sir. To all those that I share the dais with, certainly Enrique and Don and Nick, thank you for your collaboration, the coordination of this announcement, and to a good friend, my fellow mayor, home of course, the Philadelphia Union in the city of Chester, Mayor John Linder. Please recognize Mayor Linder. Thank you so much, Mayor. What an exciting day for us here in Philadelphia. I'm thrilled, of course, about another major event being held in our city. Philadelphia was chosen to be the host city of this event the CONCACAF Gold Cup Championship, in essence, the Super Bowl of soccer, taking place right here in Philadelphia. And we should, in the next few years, be a American football Super Bowl host site, but that's another discussion for another day. Having President Webb here, General Secretary Sanz, and the executive committee members of the CONCACAF here in Philadelphia is certainly a tremendous honor for us. I also want to recognize the national team coaches who are with us in the city today, and it really speaks to the magnitude of this tournament and the incredible level of play that we'll see this summer. Philadelphia continues to prove itself as a great world-class destination for big events, whether it's the World Meeting of Families in September, where we will see His Holiness Pope Francis, or the Democratic National Convention, just announced a couple weeks ago, to be held again here in Philadelphia in 2016. Many, many people across the country and around the world are recognizing our ability as a city to host large-scale events and host them well. We have an incredible team and a proven track record of success in that regard. But Philadelphia is in itself a great, great sports city. Our passionate fans, I'll leave it at that for the moment, our passionate fans and our spectacular facilities, Lincoln Financial Field and PPL Park in Chester, of course, just to mention a few, create a unique and exciting sports-going experience, and it will be for this World Cup final. I want to take a moment again to thank our local partners who have spearheaded this effort. Our friends at the Philadelphia Eagles, of course, led by President Don Smolenski, and Philadelphia Union, led by CEO and operating partner Nick Sakevich. Please recognize them one more time. President Webb, you have bestowed upon our great city an incredible honor, and we will make this very successful. Once again, we're ecstatic to be the host city for the Gold Cup Championship weekend, and we're excited to have all of you here, and we'll see you back for the Gold Cup. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Now, let me introduce to the podium the CEO and operating partner of the Philadelphia Union, Mr. Nick Sakevich. Nick, please.
Thank you, Jürgen. Well, Mayor, it started with a phone call back in October, and thankfully, you always answer my phone calls, and I really appreciate that. You've been an amazing supporter since I arrived on the scene here 7 years ago with the crazy idea of bringing soccer to Philadelphia, and it's been an amazing run. Thank you, President Webb, for connecting with the mayor and having that first phone call, and here we are celebrating a tremendous yet another soccer event. Thank you, Don Smolenski, for being an incredible partner and friend over these years. Actually, one of the guys who took me seriously when I came here 7 years ago to say we're bringing soccer to Philadelphia. And that partnership between the city, the Philadelphia Union, and the Eagles has produced, over the last 5 years, 115 matches and over 2 million visitors and fans to the city. And I'm very proud to say, Mayor, this is really important for us, is that we never ask for any handouts. We bring these events and we earn our way. We've had 12 international club teams come here to play over the years. We've had 10 men's national teams come here and play. We've had 5 women's national teams, and most recently in October we held the World Cup qualifiers, the finals and the quarterfinals at PPL Park. And this is yet another great event that we're able to bring here because of this strong partnership. It's a best in practice to have an NFL team, a Major League Soccer team, and a city so wound together tightly that they're able to win these bids and bring great soccer, football to their cities. This region is going to be the epicenter for soccer in July. Not just the MLS games that are being played and the Gold Cup tournament that's being played throughout the country, but all eyes will turn to Philly for the third place match at PPL and the final game here at Lincoln Financial, and we're very excited about that. We will have the world's attention on Philadelphia. Over 100 nations will televise this event and these finals around the world. So Philadelphia will be front and center on that weekend. I also want to just remind everybody we're not done. We never rest here with this partnership because we are actively bidding for even a massive, massive, yet another event, soccer event, the centennial 100-year celebration of the Copa America. And Don, his staff, and his crew, the Philadelphia Union staff and the city folks over at the mayor's office and the Sports Congress, Larry Needle, your group, Jack Ferguson, we're putting together yet another winning bid to bring Copa America here next year, which is going to be massive, massive for this marketplace. And we're very aggressive with this stuff. So thank you to everybody. Tireless work from everybody's staff. On behalf of the Philadelphia Union, our ownership, our club, our players, our fans, and our family, welcome to Philadelphia CONCACAF. Thank you, Mayor Nutter, and game on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the moment of truth, the announcement of the groups, the matchups, and the schedule of the 2015 CONCACAF Gold Cup. I would like to introduce the General Secretary of CONCACAF, Mr. Enrique Sanz. Enrique.
Good morning, everybody. Head table, delegates, friends. For me, this is the greatest moment of the year to announce Gold Cup. And actually, it's a point where we transition from the administration part into the coaches and the teams. Let's play football, let's play soccer, let's see who is going to play whom and where. Let's get into that excitement. So we're very happy to announce that obviously the final and the third and fourth place will be in Philadelphia. PPL Park, third and fourth place, the Eagle Stadium, Financial Lincoln Center for the big final. A final of a weekend with the third and fourth, soccer activity, soccer enthusiastic for that weekend. We go into the groups, where is what we want to know. So we're going to start by announcing Group A. And Group A will be US, Panama, Haiti, and the winner of Honduras and French Guyana. We see a very strong Group A, where we have the final of the last Gold Cup, Panama and the US. Group B, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Jamaica, and Canada. And then we go to Group C, Mexico, Guatemala, Trinidad and Tobago, and Cuba. So we all know from these round robins in the group stage, we have the teams going into the quarterfinals. And the quarterfinals will be played from Group A will start its road to the quarterfinals in Dallas and the Toyota Stadium with Panama, Haiti, US, Honduras, or French Guyana. Then they will move to Gillette Stadium in Boston, Honduras, French Guyana versus Panama, US, Haiti. Third game of the group, Sporting Park, Kansas City, Haiti, Honduras, or French Guyana, and Panama versus US to determine the winners and runner-up of the group. Group B will start in Star Hub Center in Los Angeles with Costa Rica playing Jamaica, El Salvador playing Canada. They move to BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston, Jamaica, Canada, Costa Rica, Salvador, and will finish in BMO Field in Toronto, Canada, with Jamaica, El Salvador, Canada, Costa Rica. And Group C will start at Soldier Fields in Chicago, Trinidad and Tobago versus Guatemala, Mexico versus Cuba. University of Phoenix Stadium in Phoenix, Arizona, Trinidad and Tobago versus Cuba, Guatemala versus Mexico. And last game of the group stage for C, Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, Cuba, Guatemala, and Mexico versus Trinidad and Tobago. From here, we move into the knockout stage, quarterfinals. First of Group A will play the best third of Group B or C, Saturday, July 18. And the second, the runner-up of Group A, will play the first of Group B, and that game is going to be in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Other quarterfinal, first of Group C will play the best third, either from Group A or B, on Sunday, July 19, New York City, MetLife Stadium. And the second game of that day, it's the second of Group C versus the second of Group B. That's the quarterfinals. Semifinals. It's obviously the winner of the semifinal 1 versus semifinal 2 in Atlanta, Georgia. Semifinal 1 and 2, doubleheader, Atlanta, Georgia. We also have the interactive Gold Cup final in Atlanta. And the big final, the final weekend, that we have been announcing, in Philadelphia, 3rd and 4th place on Saturday, and PPL Park, and the big final at Lincoln Financial Field on Sunday, July 26th at 7:30 p.m. Coaches, get your teams ready. Fans, media, everybody, enjoy the Gold Cup. Thank you.